Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add Zoom meeting registrants as Brevo contacts automatically. So I'm a financial consultant and business advisor, and I'm conducting various webinars on various subjects for my clients on regular basis. So I'm conducting these webinars with the help of Zoom. So my objective is that as soon as a new registrant will be added in my webinar in Zoom, automatically that registrant should be added as a contact in my Brevo account, which is the email marketing application which I'm using for further communicating with these clients, with these registrants. So to automate this entire process, I will have to build a connection between Zoom and Brevo, and that I'm going to do without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step for your business, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video we are going to learn how to automatically add Zoom meeting registrants as contacts in Brevo. So I am a financial advisor and business consultant, and on various subjects I regularly conduct various webinars with the help of Zoom. So my objective is that as soon as a person is going to register themselves for my webinar in Zoom, I want to add that person as a contact in my Brevo account, which is my email marketing application, to further communicate with them easily and to convert these leads, these potential clients, as my payable customers as well. Alright, so here to automate this entire process, I will have to build a connection between Zoom and Brevo, and that I am going to do without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So here Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all of our daily repetitive tasks without any coding or any programming skills by simply connecting our work applications together. So let's get started quickly. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing this URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, you will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will create a free new account for you just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, I'm going to click on sign in currently. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on Access Now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. On the dashboard, we can find all the workflows which we have created. And to save these workflows, we can also create separate folders on the same dashboard. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this Create Workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box will appear in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So here, first of all, I'm going to give a name as Add Zoom meeting registrants as Brevo contacts automatically. After giving the name to my workflow, I am going to select the folder in which I want to save it. So this workflow which I am going to create is related to managing my email marketing by adding my Zoom registrants as contacts in my email marketing application. So here I am going to select the folder Automations for Email Marketing, and let's click on Create. As we have done that, a new screen is open in front of us that contains two extremely important windows with a blank workflow. So we need to fill this blank workflow to complete our automation. So here you can see we have trigger and action. What are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation works. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose my objective is that as soon as a new registration will be made in my Zoom meeting, I want to add that registrant as a contact in Brevo. So for that, let's suppose I'm going to take Zoom in trigger and Brevo as my action step. When we are going to build the connection between these applications, we will clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the Zoom meeting registrant is created, then only that registrant will be added as contact in Brevo, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us quickly start creating our automation step by step. To start with the workflow, first of all, let us select our trigger application, and that will be Zoom. Let's select that. Then we have to select the trigger event. Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. So we have configure webhook as our trigger event. Then we'll simply click on connect. To build this connection, you can see I'm already logged into my Zoom account. We have two options over here, add new connection and select existing connection. In case if you already have an existing connection with Zoom, you can quickly go with that. But I'm going to show you over here how you have to build a new connection. For that, let's go towards add new connection section. Here we have to provide the token. To get this token, I'm going to show you each and every step. So first of all, I will take you towards my Zoom account, and from the left side over here, we have the option of advanced. Let's select that. Under advanced section, here we have the option of app marketplace. So we have to go towards Zoom app marketplace. After coming over here, we will go towards the developed section because we have to create and develop an app over here in Zoom app marketplace, and we have to add that app in Zoom to get the token. Okay, so here I'm going to go towards build app section. It is asking us which kind of app are you creating. So let's say I'm going to select general app, and then let's click on create. As we have done that, here we have the basic information of the app. If you want, you can change the name of your app as well. So let's say I'm going to give the name of my app as new webinar, just a random name. Okay, but you can give the name according to your choice. When we'll scroll down here, we have to provide the OAuth redirect URL. So how we are going to get this? This is a URL which we have to enter, https://connect.pabbly.com/callback/URL. If you want, you will get this URL in the description of this video as well. Okay, as soon as we have entered this OAuth redirect URL, the same URL is copied and automatically added in this lower field as well. Now after doing this, we just have to click on continue, and over here we have the secret token and the verification token. We require the secret token, so let's copy it. It is generated. Let's paste it over here and let's click on save. As we have done that, here the connection is built, and now it has provided us with a webhook URL. So we need to insert this webhook URL inside our Zoom account to build this connection successfully further. So now what you are supposed to do, I'm going to take you towards my Zoom account once again. First of all, let's copy the webhook URL. It is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new registrant from Zoom towards Pabbly Connect. So after coming over here, you can see the option of general features, and over here we have the event subscription. So let's turn this button on, and then we have the option of add new event subscription. So let's select that. First of all, we have the method of this subscription as webhook. Then we have to provide the subscription name. So let's say I'm going to give the name as new webhook, just a random name. Okay, then we have the event section. So we'll click on this add events button, and it is asking us on the happening of which event you want to transfer the response towards the webhook URL. So here my objective is that when the registrant will be added, so meeting registration has been created will be my event over here. I want that when the registrant will be added in my meeting, a new registration will be created for the meeting. Then I want to capture the response. So let's click on done. As we have done that, you can see that the event is added. Now it is asking us event notification endpoint URL. So when this event will be performed, you want the notification on which URL. So here I want to capture the response inside Pabbly Connect. So let's paste the webhook URL which we have received from Pabbly Connect. Okay, done. Let's click on save, and as soon as we have done that, the webhook is updated over here and it is successfully added with a name as new webhook. Let's click on continue now. Once again, we'll click on continue. All the details are already added. And here the scopes are already added. So let's click on continue once again, and here we have the app. So now we have developed the app. We are going to add this app, install this app in Zoom now. So let's click on add app now. And as we have done that, it is asking us a permission. So let's click on allow over here, provide the permissions. And here we have the app. So you can see that add app button is now changed to remove app. This means our app is successfully added in Zoom. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect, and we'll click on save and send test request button. As we have successfully built the connection, now it is waiting for the response. How we are going to capture the response? By simply adding a new registrant in the meeting. So I'm going to take you towards my meeting section. These are all the meetings I have in my account. So I'm going to open this meeting with the name as personal finance and investment strategies. And over here, you can see we have the registration link of the meeting. So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to open it in a new tab. And over here, I'm going to enter the details in these fields to fill up for the registrant. Okay. When I'm going to enter the details in these fields, the registration will be created. So let's say the name of the person who is registering themselves is latest person. Let's say the email of this person is latest61@pabblytudes.com. Let's say the city to which this person belongs is Bhopal, and the phone number of this person is, let's say, alright, let's register him. And as soon as we have done that, you can see that the registration is built successfully. So now let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. We will wait for a few seconds to capture the response, and you can see that the response is captured. In the response, we have received each and every detail. So one by one, let's start reading. First of all, we have the UID over here. We have the name of the meeting, personal finance and investment strategies. Then we have the time zone over here, Asia, Kolkata. We have the start time, we have the status. Okay, we have the phone number over here, we have the first name, the last name, the email address, the registrant ID, and here we have the city as well as the object ID over here. This means that the connection is absolutely successful. So now every time the meeting registrant will be created in the meeting in Zoom account, automatically the response of that is going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect. Once we have received the response, we want to add this registrant as a contact in Brevo. So now we are going to move forward towards setting up the connection between Brevo and Pabbly Connect. For that, let's go towards our action step and let's select our action application as Brevo. And let's select our action event as create or update contact. So I want that when the registrant will be added in Zoom, if that registrant is new, so it should be added as a contact in my Brevo account. If that registrant is already an existing contact of my Brevo account, then I want to update it. Okay, simply. Let's click on connect now. And to build this connection again, we have two options, add new connection and select existing one. So in case if you already have an existing connection, quickly go with that. I'm going to show you how to build a new one. So let's go towards add new connection. Here we have to enter the domain and the API key. To get this domain, you just have to go towards your Brevo account and you have to look towards your URL of your Brevo account. Over here we have the domain, which you have to simply enter over here. The domain is already entered, so I'm going to move forward. Then we have to enter the API key. How we are going to get this? To get this API key, you just have to go towards your Brevo account and you have to go towards this SMTP and API page. So because I'm already logged into my Brevo account, I'm directly going towards this page by clicking on the hyperlink. And over here, I'm going to click on this generate a new API key button. The name of this key will be new registrant. And let me click on generate. The key is ready. Let me copy it. Let's click on OK and we'll move back to paste over here. Done. Let's click on save. And the connection between Brevo and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So let's move forward. Here we have to enter the details in these fields to create or update the contact. First of all, it is asking us the email. What is the email of the person to whom you want to add as a contact? I want to add the Zoom meeting registrant as a contact in Brevo, and we have already received the details of that person in our earlier response. So in the earlier response, when I'm going to search for the email, it has redirected me towards the email of the registrant. I will simply insert it from the previous step like this, and that means I have mapped this data. When we map a data like this from the previous step, it becomes dynamic, and with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So every time this means a new registrant will be added in my Zoom meeting, automatically the email over here in this field is going to replace with a new email of that new person, and in this way we are going to automate the entire process. It is asking us the next is, do you want to use email blacklisted? I have selected true. Do you want to use SMS blacklisted? I have selected true. In which list you want to add this particular registrant as a contact? So I have multiple lists, as you can see. So I'm going to take you towards my Brevo account. We will go towards the list section and we have multiple lists over here. So let's say I'm going to select this new list as my list in which I want to add all the Zoom meeting registrants. So I will go back. I will select the list as new list. Done. Then here we have multiple other details. So first of all, I'm going to map the last name over here. Then we will map the first name. When we will scroll down, here we have some other details. If you have received them, you can enter them. Otherwise, you can ignore these fields as well. So I'm going to ignore these fields because I do not want to enter them. I will directly click on Save and Send Test Request button. And as we have done that, here we have received a response which is giving us an ID. This is a unique ID for each of the contact. So I'm going to take you towards my Brevo account. We'll go towards the list in which we have added the contact. And you can see that, yes, in new list, a new contact is recently added with the name as latest person. This means our connection is absolutely successful between Zoom and Brevo. So as soon as a new registrant will be added in our Zoom meeting, automatically that person will be added as a contact in Brevo. So after completing this automation successfully, let's check this workflow whether it is running fine or not. So once again, I'm going to go and copy the registration link of my meeting and I'm going to open it in a new tab. I'm going to enter another details this time. Let's say this time the name of the person who is registering is new person. Let's say the email of this person is new11@pabblycutes.com. Let's say the city is Indore and the phone number is, let me register this person. As soon as the registration is successful, let's go and check on Brevo whether automatically this new person is added as a contact or not in the list. So let me refresh the list once in Brevo, and over here you can see that yes, automatically without any manual efforts, a new contact is created with all the details. So when I'm going to open the contact, Here we have all the details. We have the first name, their email, and the last name as well. This means our workflow is also running absolutely fine. So what we have done, we have just set up the connection between Zoom and Brevo in such a way that as soon as a new registrant is going to be added in our Zoom meeting, automatically that registrant will be added as a contact successfully in our Brevo account. So in this way, you can also very easily create this automation step by step without any coding and programming skills for your business to add your Zoom meeting registrants automatically in your email marketing. Further, you will be able to easily communicate with these clients, with these participants regarding the details of your meeting, and you can send them email campaigns. So I hope this automation is clear to you. It is helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.